It's early in the morning and I am still chasing joy. Slow sip, deep breath. In the quiet I employ every little second like a kid with a new toy. It's early in the morning and I am still chasing joy. Bare feet on hardwood, cold against my skin. I own little fragments of who I've never been. Sun through the curtain, sketches on the wall. I dance in the doorway to nothing at all. It's early in the morning and I am still chasing joy. Staring at the ceiling like it's something I could join. Tasting every heartbeat, letting worries fall to noise. It's early in the morning and I am still chasing joy. Maybe I'm late to my own life. Maybe I'm right on time. Stirring this cup, stirring my mind, one small light at a time. Yeah, it's early in the morning and I am still chasing joy. Mismatched pajamas and a heart that's still annoyed. Oh, laughing at the mirror till my doubts start to destroy. It's early in the morning and I am still chasing joy. I got ink on my fingers, passport pages stained with names, little stovetop symphonies, dancing garlic, herbs and flames, Sunday records spinning slow. I laugh alone and that's okay.
Hey Joy Chasers, welcome back to the channel. I'm so happy you're still here with me as we chase after joy. If you don't know who I am Dr. Joy, a Gen Xer, a proud Gen Xer. I'm an over 50 girly and a person who promotes my motto, love who you are, and let no one take your joy away. So you read the title and you clicked on this episode for today. You know I am in the afterglow. And what does that mean? The afterglow basically means I am reminiscing about what happened in February, but moving toward March. And when I think about the last 3 weeks of February, it was a great 3 weeks of talking, giving ideas for couples, giving ideas about loving who you are and letting no one take your joy away. And then lastly, giving ideas and bringing back traditions that involves the family, because we have gone so far away from that. At least some of us have. I'm not going to say everybody, because of course that would not be correct. But I do say a majority of the people, they just don't do those family things like they used to. So when I think about the afterglow of February, I can truly say that I really honed into some things that I truly feel would benefit you for chasing after joy in all aspects of your life. So let's reminisce a little bit. When we think about the first one that I did, and it was about couples because Valentine's was right around the corner. It was the week before Valentine's weekend, and I wanted to make sure I got something out there for the couples, whether you're a married couple or whether you're dating, whether you're young and you're dating, or whether you're older like myself in my dating. When you are a couple, that doesn't go away. I know a lot of people think that when you get married, and especially when you have been married as long as I have, 29 years, you think that, oh, you don't do anything anymore. Oh, everything is so boring. No, actually, that's not true at all. But I can say this. I'm going to say it's not true for me because it's how what you bring into it, you and your spouse will bring into spouse or boyfriend or whatever will bring into the relationship. And for me, being in a relationship and being as married as I have been, I can truly say that the spark is not gone. The spark is bigger because now we're empty nesters and we have more time and more money to do the things that we didn't have time to do when we were definitely, younger in our marriage and with children in the home. So my takeaway for that one was definitely when my husband and he came on camera, got together right over here in this corner, and we did a word scrapbooking activity where we had to describe our love. For me, that was so authentic. I am not a not authentic girl. I will not get on here and write down like, oh, we're going to do this for the camera. Whatever I am getting on here telling you all to do, I'm doing myself. And I am continuing to do myself to chase my own joy. I am not a person just doing something for some clicks or just to be on the camera. So when I sat over here with my husband and we pulled out those magazines and we cut some words and pictures to describe our love, let me tell you all, so authentic. So authentic. So if you didn't get a chance to watch that, please do. We had a wonderful time doing that. Now, when we went on to the next week and we talked about self love, that one, OMG. We so much don't self love on ourselves, ladies. We don't. Because we give and give and give and give and give and give to so many people, to our families, to our jobs, to everything that we do that we forget about ourselves. And I could not let that happen because I am in that stage of always loving on myself, not letting anyone take my joy away. That is my motto. That is how I end my videos. That is how I begin my videos, to let you know that joy and how you respond to taking care of you matters. So for me, when I think about what ideas I gave for that one, the one that I loved the most was, y'all know, sound therapy. Because as you were breathing in and breathing out, it definitely was one that really made you have that space of thinking about you. So of course that's the one that I wanted us to really focus on, and that of course that's the one that I thought was so into being into self-love. And then the last one that we did for the month of February was about the family. That one brought so many memories back to me from my childhood to when my children were in the home. Oh my gosh. And I can truly say that when it comes to family and thinking about those traditions, that is something again that I love doing and giving ideas for because it is a lost tradition. I truly feel that way. I have not done the data on it, so I'm not really for sure. But I do know that we get so busy, and that's what I talked about in that video where I talked about the reset. We get so busy with the reset, we're making sure we're ready for the next week in whatever we're doing. Meaning that if we are working and we are preparing for the week, we're definitely not thinking about family because by the end of the day, you're like, oh, it's time to go back to work. And you're possibly cook something really quick. Kids sit down to eat, you sit down to eat. No one's doing anything together. No one's doing things together. You're taking kids to football games, soccer games, basketball games, and you're eating on the go. Where's your time? So if you haven't watched that one, please watch that one as well because it is all about the family and how to bring that back and not watching so many cozy content creators that's always talking about resets. Okay. And I'm really talking to my younger joy chasers. Start these traditions early. When you think about February was full of things and it was rushed through. As far as the days, they went by so fast, but I enjoyed every single moment of that time. And now we're moving into March, and moving into March is for me, we're going from afterglow to grow because March is the beginning of spring. So afterglow, we have done all of that love stuff. I'm feeling very happy about how that turned out. The only thing I want to tell you, George, is the only thing is like the videos, subscribe to the videos. If this is your first time, click subscribe. That is the only way that YouTube will get out my videos to others. I have some good stuff to share, and I love sharing with you all when it comes to chasing after joy because I am there and I want other people to be there too. We got so much negativity in the world, and you don't have to be a part of that. You can tune that out and start focusing on you and yours. Okay? Hey, Joy Chasers, we're ending today's episode with something that I truly enjoy, and that is word scrapbooking. For the month of February, we already kind of talked about it and just kind of told you some what I did to make things fun for me. And now I am moving on to another title that caught my attention last night as I was thinking about what I wanted the end of the episode to look like. And that was something I truly enjoy, which is words and how words can describe so much about you and your personality because it is not specific. You could be looking through a magazine like, boy, that reminds me of me. Just one word, not a phrase, but just one word. And sometimes you can find phrases just as I have done here. And so what I will end this episode and move into from glowing about February to growing into March, moving into March, I want to create my own oasis. So it says here, create your own oasis. And what I want to do there is I'm going to find words that would describe how I want my March month to look. If you are doing this with me, or if you enjoy word scrapbooking, take out your scrapbook right now and have your magazines ready because I am doing this very authentic. I have not picked out any words. I will find like different words and put them up sometimes, but for this one I didn't have any words that stood out from what I've already cut out, so I am going to be cutting them out right now. So If you are starting this journey of word scrapbooking with me, go ahead and have your title, Create Your Oasis. Think about March. Think about what you want, what type of joy you want to chase for the month of March, and then start putting those things there. When you hear the word oasis, you are thinking about a place. For me, I'm not really thinking about just a place. I'm thinking about the whole picture. What brings me joy? When I create my oasis, that is everything I feel, every word, every picture that I feel is going to bring joy to me. That is my oasis. Your oasis is anywhere you are. Okay, so let's get started, and we'll move this over to the side, and then I will just start cutting out some pictures and words that just kind of come um, to mind.
Word scrapbooking is always chasing after joy. Word scrapbooking is always chasing after joy. Oh yeah. Chasing after joy. Word scrapbooking is always chasing after joy.
I have a couple more mags, this mag and one more mag to look through. I know it seems like I got a lot of words here, and how it's all going to fit there. It may not, because I just want to just make sure that my the words that I'm using are exactly what I want. So I may cut out more than what I supposed to here, and that is okay. We can put those the extra words in your box and use them at a later date, because they may come in mind later.
Slide up, fall down, Word scrapbooking is always chasing after joy. Word scrapbooking is always chasing after joy. After
Okay, I am done, Joy Chasers, with picking out my words. I will tell you a couple words that I have. I got chic, slice of paradise, living golden, happy, untamed, where the pace is slow, nurtured, outside of the ordinary. Oh my gosh, I have so many words. So let me go ahead and get started and putting these words on and see how I want to do this. So I do have my markers here. Remember, when you're word scrapbooking, you make it as beautiful as you would like to make it. Just going back over, when I first did this, I got a lot of people to view this episode when I did the me plus fun, like what fun would look like to me. And that was that was a really, really good one. And again, I did another one here that's called Action. Faith without works is dead. That is a Bible verse that I live by, because you can have all the faith that you want to have, but if you're not working toward whatever you say you want, then what happens? Nothing. Okay, and it's in the Bible. It says that faith without works is dead. We'll go more over this one when I get to an episode about where I want to really talk about it. I haven't decided when I will talk about that, but whenever I do, we will get to that. And then, of course, I have the ones in here where my husband and I did. Where are they? Are you lost? Oh, there you are. Okay. I was wondering, like, where are they? Love and marriage, love as a food, love as the weekend. This was so fun when we did that. But we are going back to create your own oasis. It's March. We are about growing, not just growing things that grow outside, but we are also growing ourselves as individuals. And again, loving who we are and letting no one take your joy away. So let me go ahead and put them down the way that I want on here. And then we'll go from there. Because I am talking about March, I'm going to put some cute little bright colors because when I think about it, I do think about bright colors as well. Let's see what I want to put. Okay, so we got some cute little things around there, and you can buy the different stickers just for you to have to put some little cute decor around your words, however you want to put them. Then I have markers that I will be using as well to help with my decor. Let's see what else I got in here. Okay. All right, so when I'm creating my oasis, I want to create a place that's outside of the ordinary. I'm not an ordinary girl. I am not, y'all, not an ordinary girl. So I am, when I am thinking about March, I am thinking about things that are outside of the ordinary because even in my career, I've always thought outside of the box. I'm an outside of the box thinker. When you think like that, then you are not a repeater of other people and you follow your own path. And that is actually chasing out the joy when you are following your own path and not having someone else tell you what it should be. So I want my oasis for March to be outside of the ordinary. I want it to be nurtured. I chose the word nurtured as well because I'm going to nurture myself. It is spring, it's time to grow. I want to nurture who I am as an individual. I want to nurture my home. I want to nurture my relationship with my husband and my children and my extended family. And I want to try to start nurturing more friend relationships because the older that you get, you really kind of start to do your own thing because you have family. But if you're my age, your family, especially your immediate family, and you have children, they are out trying to start to explore their own lives. So if you are an empty nester, you know what I'm talking about. If you're almost there, then girl, you about to have some fun. Because you know what, y'all? I never thought that how people looked at being an empty nester. People looked at being an empty nester is like, oh, I'm so sad. No, what are you sad about? Sad that your children are growing up and deciding that they want to live their own lives without you having to care for them? No. I am loving the empty nester life. I turned that around to make it be something that is happy. I'm happy that I get the opportunity to now nurture my relationship with my husband, and because it's about just him and I am a person that I now get the opportunity to nurture me and give myself some self-love, and I don't have to be like, oh, I gotta worry about the kids, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. No, it's not about that anymore. It's about you, especially when you get to this age. If you are not there yet, no worries. You're gonna get there one day, and when you do, you can be like, ooh, Joy told me. Yep, you're right, I told you. All right, I want my Oasis to be untamed. Now you're probably like, what's she talking about? Okay, so untamed for me means that I want it to be where there are no rules. It's me, myself, and I, and whatever I want. Now, untaming for me is in my house, because there are no rules in my house but the rules that I make. Now, if I'm outside in the world, I gotta follow the rules. But here, I want it to be very untamed in how I want it. I want it to be happy. Happy is another word that is external. Okay, you see me smiling. Those are external types of chasing after joy. Your joy is internal, where you're gonna feel that whether you're happy or sad, because it's internal. But your happiness, when you show that is external. So I want my Oasis to definitely be happy. Okay. Oh, now I love this one. Where the pace is slow. Where the pace is slow. Wow. Yes, definitely. I am slowing down, even though we still have things that we have to do during the week. On the weekend, this is where I literally take this for granted. I take this one for granted, where the pace is slow. I am slow on the weekend. I do what the heck I want. I do what I want to do. I need you to do that too. I'm telling you, y'all, it's so much drama out there nowadays, and they just want us to be in this maze of just being negative and basically having a headache. I turn off and social media, tune out things that are negative in my life or trying to get in my life. And on the weekend, it's just me, where my pace is slow and doing what I want to do. And even if you are not an empty nester, if you are a person that still have kids in the house, if you are one of my younger joy chasers that are looking at this and you don't even have any children, but you're just still working your 9-to-5 or doing your entrepreneurship or whatever the case may be, let me tell you, still take time for you during the weekend, okay? Kids need to be outside if you have children. They need to be doing some things. I had boys, so I didn't really have to worry about that. My boys are out the door. They are rough and tough and just like their daddy, okay? So I didn't have to worry about them being here smothering me. So that's the good thing about having boys. If you have girls, I don't know. I don't have any girls. I grew up in an all-girls household. And yes, we was around my mom all the time. But, she did put us in activities and things like that so she can have her free time. Now, I don't know if that's true, Mom, is it? But we did have our own activities. She pushed us out there to be able to make friends and do things and be a part of things. And my mom is just like me. Well, I guess I'm just like my mom because she loves like things like this and doing things. And so definitely this is down her alley, and she made sure that we had those opportunities when we were kids. So give yourself that opportunity during the weekend, because it's the weekend, y'all. It's the weekend. Okay. Let's see, what else do I got? I put that over here. I want to use that one. Oh, living golden, living my life like it's golden. Y'all know Jill Scott. Jill Scott is my girl. Okay. I love her. I've seen her in concert. I did when I first started, doing vlogs. And I did this started in 2019. Can y'all believe that? I was not consistent at all. But I did some vlogs and I did some things on Instagram. It wasn't like vlog like YouTube vlog. It was Instagram where you can put like videos and things like on there. And then I did podcasting where you actually had the audio. And I did one about living my life like it's golden. And that I've been doing this a long time. So I love this type of atmosphere when you're living life like it's golden. And that's exactly what I want to continue doing in Jill Scott's voice. Definitely. Oh, I don't even know if I have any room to put it. It is getting crowded in here. Okay, I think I can put it, sort of kind of put it there. Oh my. Okay, before I put this one on, but I do want to live my life like it's golden. Let me get some more of these little bitty ones first and try to put them on here. Okay. I want my Oasis to be timeless. Now that's my desire, of course, but y'all know, your time cannot be timeless, but you can set a timer and during that time, it can be timeless. And I am good at doing that. I am good at setting timers and just dedicating my time to that. So timeless is where I want to be. I want it to be a slice of paradise. This is my other word, slice of paradise. This is as close as I'm going to get on this earth until, it's time for me to move on to heaven. So my slice of paradise is my oasis. My oasis really in my home. I enjoy being home. Okay. Why buy big, huge houses and have so many things in here in your home if you're not going to enjoy them? I do not live for the Joneses. I actually live for Joy and how she wants to live her life in her home. And I truly, truly enjoy my home. Yes, do we go out? Yeah, we do. We go out all the time. With vacations, when we go out into the city, we go to farmers markets, we do those things. But my oasis for me is coming back to the house and embracing whatever is going on in here and then enjoying that. Okay, let's see. I love being in my backyard. So my oasis to me is hello sunshine. Yes, when it's spring. Now winter. No. Spring, summer, yes. I am a warm type of girl. I do not like cold weather. I like to see it from afar. If you did not watch my my episode, my vlog when I talked about the weekend, I think I did a body butter with that one. Take a look at it, because let me tell you, y'all, yeah, I was cold. That was that weekend that it got cold all over the United States, even Florida. Okay. So with all that being said, I was all snuggled up in my comforter. I had on my hat and my coat. I stay in and look out from afar. I'm like, But when it's spring and summertime, I am out there and doing my thing. because I love being out in the warm weather. Okay, that one. I want my Oasis to be chic as well. Chic, a chic type of Oasis is all girly stuff. I am a girly girl. Are y'all? Are y'all a girly girl? If you notice, I wear all different types of glasses, and meaning not my glasses change, just a little thing on my glasses will change based on my mood. I wear all types of cute little moo-moos. You saw that if you saw my self-love video. I love being a girly girl. I love flowers. You know that because you see them on my videos as well. But definitely, I am a girly girl, and I want my Oasis to be that way as well. Now, I am also I want my Oasis to be as authentic as possible. I'm not fake. I am not a fake girl. I am all about being authentic. Okay? I am authentic as possible. And I live my life like that, and I tell other people too. I don't cut any corners. My team know at work, I don't cut corners. I tell you the truth. Okay? I'm not gonna cut corners when I have something to do or when I need to tell you something. My family know I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the truth. My children know I'm not gonna just sugarcoat this for you. I'm gonna tell you what's out there and what you need to be doing to keep yourself safe. Okay, so I want my Oasis to be the same, to be as authentic as possible. And I think that's it, y'all. Oh goodness! And I couldn't pick this one on. I don't know. Where am I gonna put it? I don't know, because I don't want it to cover up anything. So, and I had one other little picture, but I don't think it's gonna go. I think this was gonna have to be in another one. So, living golden, yes, I live my life like it's golden, but I have to put it on another one. It just did not make the cut. So I'm going to try to do some bright colors to decorate it a little bit. I have yellow and green going on there right now. Let's see, I think I'll decorate with white. I don't have any other. I am a pink girl. Let's see, is this pink? Oh, it is. Yes, okay. I love pink. And so I'm just gonna do a couple little decorating things. You can make this as long as you would want to. When I'm doing this at nighttime and I have the television going with some music and slow down music, not really anything fast, but I have that going, and I am just doing this and having such a great time. Sometimes I spend hours doing this, at the most about 2 hours, but anyway, I can say that this is something I enjoy.
Scrapbooking is always chasing after joy.
Hey Joy Chasers, we are done, and I have it. Create your Oasis. I have everything here. I'm super glad that you had the opportunity to enjoy this with me. If you are not word scrapbooking, this is where you need to be. It is relaxing. It is something that you truly will enjoy once you get into it, because you find all types of words about who you are as an individual. And creating your Oasis for the month of March is definitely that. So what I want to do is I want to leave you with something, because I want to say that the love month is over, but
we're beginning a new month, and that month is all about growth, and it's March. So I want you to not only carry the afterglow of February with you going into March, just with the start of this, creating your oasis. I cannot wait to try to sit down, do some research, and figure out what I'm going to be doing for March. I just know this was my introduction, just to say that, you know, we're growing into March, and then we'll see how it goes and what we have in store for Joy Chasers. I do want to also say that I want you all to start joining me. Join me in the comments, please. Okay, I want Joy Chaser community to be very, very in tune with self and in tune with one another, so with that we can give each other ideas of things that we want to do and accomplish as Joy Chasers. So I have a question. So after you watch this, especially if you're watching it on your television, take out your phone, go to this episode, and then hit on comments, and then type what you feel is the answer to the question. That question will be pinned in the comments as well. And so the question for me that I am asking you all is, February, it did teach us a lot, right? And it taught us about love, and it taught us about all types of love, couple love, self-love, family love. But now it's time to nurture what's growing next. So we've been in the afterglow. Now we're going into the grow. And I'm curious to know, based on the episodes that you did see in February, which love lesson from that month would carry you into March? Which love lesson that that was on those episodes will carry you into March? And also tell me what you're planning to grow in your garden. If you are a gardener and you want to comment there, tell me what's growing in your garden, even if it's not outside like mine. Okay, if it's inside, what are you growing? And the most simplest thing to grow is some type of herb, because you can grow that inside your home, just as long as you sit it by a window and take care of it. Let's start talking. Let's start talking in the comments. That's the only way we get to be a community. Right now, we're just lookers. We're just looking at Joy on television or on your phone, and you saying, "Hey, Joy," but I'm quiet. Okay, so don't be quiet. I want you to start commenting in the comments, not saying, "Oh, that was a great video." Okay, thank you. But start having some other things. Why was it a great video? What did you learn from that video? What was the highlight for you? And then it will have everybody else starting to comment as well. So I know I'm on my soapbox about that, but that's the only way that YouTube will push out the Joy Chaser community to others. And I want it pushed out, because we, as a society, we need some joy in our life. And I am here to say that it comes with you as long as you continue to grow it. Okay. Again, thank you, Joy Chasers, for being with me today. I loved every single moment of it, and I will see you the next time. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to love who you are and let no one take your joy away. Bye.